First, hey y'all, this is me, Gwen, Gigi. To be me is to be free. I want to come in and say, first of all, I know this is my second time trying to record this particular vid. There's something on here that I want to say, and for some reason it won't publish it. I know this is nothing but the opposition, it's the enemy. And today I was sitting here and I was thinking, and in the past couple of weeks I've been just going through stuff, dealing with stuff of my past and trying to figure out a way to let go of some of that, and speaking with people that are trying to let go of stuff. People asking me my advice about things that I'm still having issues with. Well, and then looking at the news, and the one thing that I do know about healing, be it in taking care of patients or just in my everyday life, is this: we must heal from the inside out. What do I mean by that? And most of you already know, but just listen at my little take on it. You know, sometimes we can physically bump into something and scrape the skin off, and either that can be just a minor scrape, it can be an abrasion, it can be a very deep wound. In life we do the same things. We meet people and things happen and we're left with wounds or financial destruction, or losing a job, the economy being the way it is, or what have you, and we're left wounded. Well, unless we heal from the inside out, we just form a scab, and that scab is very sensitive. If something else is said or something else we encounter in our life, day-to-day activity, what have you, happens, or a thought about something that happened in the past, it can almost knock that scab off or knock it off. And then we're still raw. We're still sensitive. The issue is still there and it's brought up and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to handle it. So now, in my thinking, I've taken care of people and the doctors come in and written orders that we're going to do wet to dry normal saline dressing, sterile dressing changes 3-4 times a day even. And what he wants to do is he wants to keep that wound from getting necrotic or dead tissue on it. When that dead tissue gets on it, it's not going to heal like it's supposed to. So that wet to dry, we put the dressing on wet and we pull it off, it debrides, it pulls that necrotic tissue off. And they'll leave that wound open and you'll start seeing good, nice, beefy red tissue, granulating tissue form, and that wound is able to heal from the inside like this, from the inside, and it closes together. God does the same thing. He gets in us and he heals us from the inside out. Now the thing about it is, we've got to go to him. We've got to take it to him, and we've got to leave it there. Jesus is the balm of Gilead. He is that salve. He is what we need. He's that living water, that sterile water that we need in order to heal. Okay? In my healing of certain situations and issues that I have or have had, I learned to talk about it. I have been around people and not knowing that they were going through stuff, getting beat up at home or getting physically accosted by their maid or their husband, boyfriend, or taking care of people that have been through that kind of thing, and they keep it bottled in. You would never know. But the devil wants you to do that so he can browbeat you with molestation if you've been molested, or being abused by your parent, physically abused, meaning you got beat to a pulp or whatever it was that happened, and you decided to keep it a secret. Then the devil gets in and get into your brain and start, well, you ain't this, and you'll never be nothing. You allowed this to happen, and you enjoyed it if you were molested. You enjoyed it, so you wrong. You did it. It was something you wore. It was something you said. and will beat you with it, and then you start having these feelings of non-self-worth, or very low self-esteem, depression, alcoholism, drug abuse, promiscuity, um, don't want to handle your issues, you want to run, you'll run away. But if you were to let it out, you can let it out by praying. The one that can help you is Jesus. And what you tell him, he won't tell anybody else. But let me tell you something. In you speaking to other people about it, you choose. You never know. You may gain some control over that situation, and you may be helping that person because you don't know that person's story. We can know people for years and all of our lives and still not know everything there is to know about that person. So we got to heal from the inside out. Whether you take moments throughout your day to meditate, to pray, to read the word, to just sit and be still. The beautiful thing about God is he gave us his son. He said, I'm giving you a comforter. Then they came back in the word and said, lo, I will be with you always, even until the end. And you have to remember, stop trying to fight these battles yourself. We're not equipped by ourselves to fight the battle. The Bible says that vengeance is the Lord's. Don't try to hold grudges. Free the people. Free those people or the person from your heart, that prison that you built in your heart. Free them, okay, so that you can free yourself. The news has had me just about that little child out there in California. Everybody wondering, they looking for men, because that's the number one thing. You think if a child is abducted, a man did it. But you know what? God trying to tell us something. That child's abuser wore lipstick. You know what? That's not talked about a lot. And a lot of people hold that in. Well, it wasn't a man that did this to me. It was a woman. You got some sick people, male and female. Her abuser wore lipstick. Think about that. Sunday school teacher. She did it in the church. A mother. She did that to a child. It's flipping everybody out. But you know what? If you could call every household in America and ask people just to be very candid, men and women have been abused by women. We need to heal from the inside out. Okay? In a lot of different situations. The next time you scrape yourself, burn yourself, I got these couple of burns, scrape yourself, burn yourself, knock the skin off. I want you to look at that process that your body goes through in order to heal. I want you to look at it and tell me what you think. You don't have a scab that forms automatically. Look at how it does. That thing works from the inside to heal outwardly. I love y'all.